After London, The Apocalypse. Written by Richard Jefferies. Narrated by Geoffrey Giuliano and the Carpathian Players.
Icon Audio Arts.
Welcome to a whole new world of classical literature celebrating the art of writing. There is a very special category reserved for what we generally agree to be stories and tomes which are a significant cut above, which elegantly describe the human condition, winding their way, word by word, chapter by chapter, through a delicate web of beautiful storytelling, as to remain untouched by even time. These are, by definition, the classics, when the synergy of truth, intelligence, and insightful description come together in a tale which moves one emotionally, inspires, and educates. These works are indeed classic, to be so in tune with one's literary powers as to create, often from imagination, a story full of emotion, tender at heart, overflowing with some illumined truth from deep inside, so that it can be universally recognized and relived by the eyewitness. That, too, is a classic. Together, we go far beyond the recommended reading list of the studious English language major to bring you what is the elemental soul of the art of the written word, so that you may, in your own way and time, enter into the story laid out before you, to be forever changed and just that much more enlightened. That, then, is the true power of classical literature, and our humble attempt at its presentation herein as an audiobook to remember. Welcome.
John Richard Jefferies was born November 6, 1848. He was an English nature writer, noted for his depiction of English rural life in essays, books of natural history, and novels. His childhood on a small Wiltshire farm had a great influence on him and provides the background to all of his major works of fiction. Jefferies' corpus of writings covers a range of genres and topics, including Beavis in 1882, a classic children's book, and After London, 1885, a work of science fiction. For much of his adult life he suffered from tuberculosis, and his struggles with the illness and with poverty also play a role in his writing. Jefferies valued and cultivated an intensity of feeling in his experience of the world around him, a cultivation that he describes in detail in The Story of My Heart, 1883. This work, an introspective depiction of his thoughts and feelings about the world, gained him the reputation of being a nature mystic at the time, but it is his success in conveying his awareness of nature and the people within it, both in his fiction and in his essay collections, such as The Amateur Poacher of 1879 and Round About a Great Estate, 1880, that has drawn the most admirers. Sir Walter Besant wrote of his reaction of his first reading of Jefferies, "Why, we must have been blind all of our lives. Here were the most wonderful things possible going on under our very noses, but we saw them not until Jefferies." Jefferies' dystopian novel After London can be seen as an early example of post-apocalyptic fiction. After some sudden and unspecified catastrophe has depopulated England, the countryside reverts to nature, and the few survivors to a quasi-medieval way of life. The first part of the book, the relapse into barbarism,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?